Welcome back to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. We're picking up the action on the 14th. Let's make a fast finish. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one's heading left, I think. Good shot there.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Oh, so close. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Good looking putt. And there it is. Sitting at -8 for the day.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
You've arrived at a par 4.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
A bit out of shape with that swing. Look at the rhythm back. Second shot here on the 15th. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And the putt drops, now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
Ooh, this is getting fun, isn't it?
Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Opting for the 3-wood. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
Hey, that's a chance. Nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
There's nothing going to slow that golf ball down after that wicked hook.
Sitting at 8 under. Currently tied for first place. Well, that was a good strike. And here we are with the third shot. And he needs this to save par.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've kept this player inside the top 10 all day long because of it.
Oh, just missed. And this one is for bogey. Well done. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And as this player tees off on their final hole, they're one shot off the lead. You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as any. That's a good-looking shot there. 3 wins already this season. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. That was wonderfully done. Getting ready to play their third. Only one shot off the pace. Oh, well done. And this putt for a final score of 64.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
Crushing, isn't it?
Well, this is an important putt. Is it a must make? And that will conclude his tournament to date. Well, Rich, we had high expectations for this player early, but sadly, no win in the end.
No, they just couldn't quite get their game going in the final round. Unfortunately, comes up a little bit short, but what can I say? Another solid performance.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. It's a pleasure to bring you our PGA Tour action live on 2K Sports. We're at the Green Hill Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and down on the course, it's hello to John McCarthy.
Thanks, Luke. Hello to you and Rich. Hello to the folks at home. Glad to be here at the Pearl Mountain Golf Club. And look, this course looks like something out of your neck of the woods. Stunning mountain vistas off of every tee. Oh my goodness, it's a postcard everywhere you look. I think we're going to have some fun here today, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Yeah, fair effort. And that should secure the par. Well done. Starting the round at even par. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Wow, that was just striped. This shot here from about 240 yards. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using the big boy muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Oh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle. Steady on. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Looks good off the blade. Fair effort that. Good birdie. Currently 1 under for the round. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. And here we are with the 3rd shot. And here we are with their 4th. That was a gallant attempt. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Oh, what a stroke. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. We have a par 3 on this one. You like that, didn't you? Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Get in. That wasn't your best effort, was it? Well hold. Sitting at 1 over for the event. Here we have a par 5. Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar result too. Second shot here on the 5th. That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Here we are at the 6th hole. Oh, well played. Choosing the 9-iron here. This one might need to set. Absolutely flushed. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Ouch, that hurts. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. Yeah, not much to sweat there. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. To me, the short par 4 is the most underrated hole in all of golf. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. This next one from the beach. Well, out of the bunker and onto the green, but still a fair bit of effort to go here. Okay, steady now. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Wow, that's classy. Good save from there.
It was off the tee with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours. Opting for the 9-iron. A great shot here at the 8th and a chance for birdie. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. And that's for birdie. Well holed. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff.
Luke, do not buy any lottery tickets tonight. You're absolutely wrong where that golf shot ended up.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
Well, guys, it's about 22 feet to go here.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies move in the right direction there, Luke.
Now 7 shots behind after that. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Taking aim from about 220 yards out. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. This one's dialed in. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 2 under. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Going with a 3-wood here. This one looks like it's going left. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Solid par putt, that. Now 5 strokes behind. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Second shot here on the 12th. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. This would be a good putt to make. It'll move you inside the top 20 on the leaderboard.
This one's looking good.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 3 under. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Definitely needs to make a move on the field, and this is a golden opportunity on the short par 4. What will they do?
Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. Second shot here on the 13th hole. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And this one to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Ooh. It's just about 3 feet away. Well holed. Let's move on. Currently at -3 for the round. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. Choosing the 9-iron here. Just needs this one to kick right. Wow, what a shot.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
He's in a share of 9th place.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
This hole is a par 5. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. This shot from about 190 yards out.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Opting for the 3-iron here. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Oh, this would be a good putt to make. You'd move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Oh, I like the look of this. And he holds it. What a putt.
They're going to have to dig deep to pull this one out. Let's see what they got.
He's in a share of 5th position.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
We have a par 4 on this one.
They're needing to make something special happen, and I can't think of a better opportunity than now on this short par 4.
Needs to make a move soon. The power play, you got to love it.
Aggressive, I love it, especially since they're one back of the lead.
Well, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. Terrific shot, almost an eagle. And this putt to move into a tie for second.
Yes, Luke, and only 2 holes to go in this event.
And JT is currently our leader. Just a couple to go. Let's see how you handle the penultimate hole. This one looks like it's going right. Well, Rich, this player's certainly making moves up the leaderboard, aren't they?
Absolutely nice push on this final round. Still needs to keep the foot on the gas, continue making birdies if they have any hope of winning.
They need to get up and down from here. Just 1 stroke off the lead.
Nothing like a little pressure late in the day.
Whew, had a fair bit of pace on that one. This is an important up and down here, Rich. Just a shot back.
A little excitement going on right now.
Just didn't drop. Well, these are the kind of putts that bring out the best in players. Do you think this person's clutch?
We're certainly going to find out momentarily, Luke.
Justin Thomas is atop the leaderboard. He's got a 1-shot buffer. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th. That swing so pure, it reminds me of Adam Scott's. From about 200 yards out. 3 behind our leader. Opting for the 3-wood. Not bad. Make this putt and you'll move into second on the leaderboard. I don't mind the look of this. And that signs off on today's round. That's a shame. They came oh so close to what would have been an incredible comeback victory.
The stories that we could have told if they completed the victory would be endless. Unfortunately, not getting it done, but still, what a performance on this final round.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. everyone. Delighted to have your company here on 2K Sports for our PGA Tour action. Today's coverage of the Juno Cup is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got John McCarthy down on the course.
Hello, Luke. Glad to be here at Copper Dunes. I tell you, one thing I've noticed here at Copper Dunes is basically a giant waste bunker with some beautiful holes strewn throughout it, and it can be quite intimidating, but I'm very interested to see how the players deal with this property today.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That's a shame. Just leaking left, that one. This one's for birdie. It's on a good line. That's pretty fancy. Nice start.
Absolutely. You love to see those going in early. Sets the tone for the rest of the day.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an underpass score.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So, yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
That should find the cut stuff. A three-time victor already this season. Opting for the 9-iron. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. Oh, well played.
Judging it beautifully.
And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. He's in a share of 15th. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This one needs to kick left. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Looking really good, this one. Oh, that's a ripper. Why not take another look at that effort? He's currently tied for 10th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Tee is yours. Here we are at the 4th hole. Well, this should find the short grass. Getting ready to play their third.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. A tie for 4th place if you can hold this putt. Well done. Take the birdie.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Good looking shot this. This shot from around the 200-yard marker. 2 strokes off the lead. Opting for the hybrid, I think. A tad wayward, but still on the surface.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
That's the right pace. This should drop. Now that's a good putt to hole any day of the week. And that will take him to 4 under. And it's worth taking another look at that one. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. This one needs to kick left. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
Well, looks like this one's about 21 feet to the hole.
Looking really good. Oh, what a lovely putt to make. And that will take him to 5 under. And that makes him tied for first.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Oh, great swing there. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Well, you're a ball striker, there's no doubt about that. This putt right on 10 feet, a good one to make. It's got a chance. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 6 under. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke, but can they maintain it? Let's find out.
Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Coming off a string of 5 birdies. Going with the hybrid. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Nice recovery there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 7 under. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
Just off the fairway in the first cut. Opting for the 5-iron. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card. Good putt, that. Well, here we have it, Rich. This player's tied for the lead with the back nine to play.
Yeah, good spot, isn't it? I got to say, I'd rather be in the lead or tied for the lead than in the chasing pack. Gives you just a little margin of error should you have one, but I got to say, this player is awfully solid.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
Good choice. Go with the 3-iron. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
"16 feet to the cup."
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. Nicely done. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Chance to move to 8 under here. Oh, that's frustrating. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And after this hole, that's how it looks. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. This hole is a par 3. Is it one you should attack or play the smart shot? Going with the 7. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. And down she goes from outside the range. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And let's have one more look at that shot. He finds himself in a share of the lead. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, they're in deep here, guys. Really nestled into this sand trap. Let's see what happens.
Getting ready to play their third. Playing their fourth shot. How close was that to going down? This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Not a bad line, this. And that's for a bogey. He's currently in the second position.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Let's see what happens here at the 14th. That one's heading down Broadway. Sitting at 7 under in second place. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Definitely brave on that one, setting up a nice eagle opportunity, especially since they're one back of the lead.
Oh, what a great stroke. Oh, super putt that. What an eagle. And right to the top of the leaderboard after that effort. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. And that's the right momentum. Back into top spot on the leaderboard. And coming off the eagle, feeling quite proud of themselves. A big chance here at the next. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. You've left yourself a long way between the holes, so let's get this one close. Gee, that had a chance, didn't it? Easy par, that.
Yeah, we're just a slim lead coming down that stretch. Anything can happen.
Now leading by 1 shot.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Going with the 5-iron here. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Get in the hole. It doesn't matter how you hit it if you can hold putts like that. And it's time to recap that play. Currently 10 under for the round.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Teeing off here on the 17th hole. Well, there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. Not a bad line, this one. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
Well, Rich, this won't come as a big surprise, will it? Because there's a lot of people talking about this player. They've been performing beautifully all season, and many think they can win this event.
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
Go in. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
And I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. That's not the shot he was hoping for. It's a chance for a good shot here from the fairway bunker. Smart shot, always back into the fairway as a safe play. And here we are with the third shot. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. Oh, this looks pure. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a fine performance. He's done it. He's won the tournament.
Absolutely. It's hard to believe that this player's already got 4 victories on the season. Top of the game right now. It's impressive.
And Rich, I think you mentioned earlier that this player was your favourite. Well picked.
Oh, listen, it's not a hard pick, is it? This player has consistently been there all season long. There's no reason why not to pick them to win. They just make me look smart. That's about it.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. GtaV Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Reverie Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And Rich, I'm ready to get stuck into it, so let's go right into this opening hole.
Welcome, friends, to the opening hole at Ocean of Memories. Par 4, 445 yards, and just a wonderful, gorgeous, poetic scene. Second shot is glorious, absolutely glorious. The green sitting up top of a little perch. The bunker sitting there, brown. I just want to stare and watch it and look at it. Soak it in.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. They've made it. Off to a great start today.
And always a good feeling to have early in the round.
Currently 1 under for the event.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5. That's heading into the rough, I think. Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. Yeah, that's the right option. You should never compound an error with another one. Getting ready to play their third.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
What happened there? That's not your best effort. Time for the 5th shot. "14 feet to the cup."
Looking better.
Well, that'll avoid a number of drop shots. Well hold. And that's going to put him up to even par. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it. This one should find the rough. Well, that's a pretty good play there, Rich. Right up near the surface. Second shot here on the 3rd. Oh, well hold for eagle. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. At -2, going along nicely today. Teeing off here at the 4th. Wow, mate, that's some golf back there. An eagle. How good. Wow, what a shot. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Was on a good line. Putting for par. Job done. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. And playing this one from around 120 yards out. 5 strokes behind our leader. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Come on, get down. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
This would be a good putt to hole. It'd help move you into the top 10. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And he'll move into the top 10. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. This one might roll into the rough. Second shot here on the 6th. And choosing the 8-iron here. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Good opportunity here to move into a tie for 3rd. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. This one might just sneak off the fairway. 4 victories so far this season. Choosing the 9-iron here. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. And this putt to move them into a tie for 2nd. If it's up, it could be in. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
putting for birdie. Hey, nice looking line. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. He's currently just in 2nd place. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. That didn't look like their best swing to me. Coming off a string of 4 birdies. Yeah, that one's looking good. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. And lining up the birdie putt here. Tracking. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And as we make the turn here, Rich, our player tied for the lead.
Well, this player's pretty much come out of nowhere, crept in the lead ever so quietly. I'm interested to see how they perform over those final 9 holes and see if they can keep it up for the rest of the tournament.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I got to say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen. Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Just 10 feet to the cup here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. Now 2 shots up after that one.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
Well, that's huge momentum they're bringing to this hole. Coming off the eagle. Time to hit another good drive. Opting for the 9-iron. Should find the green here. 12 feet to the cup coming up. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Sitting at 10 under par for the day. Time to make a move. The tee is yours here at the 12th hole. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Interesting choice of the driver here. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Good stroke. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. And John, what's this one looking like?
Well, definitely not where they planned to be, but they could have had a lot worse of a situation. Sitting up pretty good here in the sand.
Fairway bunker shots aren't the easiest, but you made that look pretty straightforward. Getting ready to play their third. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. This putt coming up is for birdie. They've holed it. That's very gutsy.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here. Yeah, that one will play. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Going with the 8-iron here. This one needs to kick left. 4 feet to the cup. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Do you attack it and try and increase your lead, or do you lay back and play safe? I like to attack it. What do they like to do?
Wow, that was just striped. Time for the second shot at the 15th. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Just a few holes to play. Let's see how you take on this 16th hole. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. And here we are with the third shot. Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. This putt is about 8 feet. Looking good. And that will drop in for birdie. Leading by 6 strokes after that one.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
And we've arrived at a par 3. Going with a 3-wood here. That's not the one he wanted. Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
This one might need to get down a little. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Wow, what a save.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Why not take another look at that effort? And now that finds him in first place. And a chance to ice the tournament here, holding the lead, playing the last.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This shot coming from around 220 yards. Opting for the 3-wood.
This one headed left.
Ooh, wouldn't it be nice to chip this in and win the tournament? Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? And it's all come down to this. Make this putt, win the event. Well, in it goes, and this just continues this player's dominance.
What a performance all week long, Luke. Well-deserved, hard-earned victory for this player. Great job.
This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey, proud to be alongside 2002 PGA winner Rich Beem in Phoenix, Arizona, specifically TPC Scottsdale. What's this opening hole like?
Well, thankfully, it's a little benign compared to the craziness around the golf course that ensues. Just 414 yards from the back tees. Bunker down the left-hand side the players want to avoid. They'll be more than likely taking out a long iron fairway wood, hitting it down the right-hand side. Green tilts a little bit from right to left. A big runoff area on the left-hand side is a no-no for your second shot. But all in all, a nice, easy opening hole.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's head out to the action. TPC Scottsdale, known for a bunch of birdies, Rich, and you can get right after them here at the first.
A gentle opening hole, second shot, a good opportunity to get your iron play dialed in. Green is very small. Anything missing to the right and to the left will run off into a collection area. However, if your irons are dialed in early, it's a great opportunity to make an opening three.
Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll have another.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right, so a good accurate approach required. Playing from around 160 yards.
Pretty good wind back into the player's face.
Going with the 6-iron here. That's out to the right for sure. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
This looks like around 35 feet to the hole.
This one looking really good.
Putting for bogey. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. And with that now, back to level par. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. And here we are with the third shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale plays 183 yards, a fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again, front, left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Opting for the 6-iron. We need this one to bounce right. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Oh, so close. An opportunity to make their par. That's well holed.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The fifth hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. From about 130 yards here.
Wind's blowing from left to right. They're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Woo, back there, horsey. All right, John, how's this putt looking?
I'm thinking 28 feet to the cup from here.
Get in. That one had eyes for it the whole way. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. And let's have one more look at that shot. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The sixth hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the pace. Well, that's an impressive little chip.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently a couple under for the event.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The seventh here at Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 215 yards from the back tees. A straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. This one needs to kick left. Setting up miles from the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The eighth hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. Well, the putter's going to be coming out of the bag, but it's still going to be a long way from the hole. That was a gallant attempt. And that should secure the par. Well done. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4 measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left, just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. Taking aim from about 170 yards.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Ooh, that almost went down. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. Currently 2 under for the event. The 10th at TPC Scottsdale is a short par 4, measuring just 428 yards from the tips. There's a huge bunker down the right side of this fairway, which suggests maybe less than driver is necessary off the tee. What you want to do is set up for a good angle of approach, though. There's a couple of pot bunkers to the short right of this green and a big one to the front left to be avoided. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've kept this player inside the top 10 all day long because of it.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
Well, guys, they're in the deep stuff here, and they did get a favorable lie considering the situation. Let's see what happens.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. He has this putt to save his par. He's got a chance. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3, measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. Just 3 feet to the cup. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And stepping up the standings after that effort. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Opting for the hybrid, I think. That's some good golf right there. John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, this is looking from my vantage point at least about 22 feet from the hole.
Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well holed. And that will take him to 6 under. He's currently in a share of 6th. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. This shot here near the 200-yard marker. 4 strokes off the lead. Going with a 3-wood here. That's just inside the range.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
And this putt is to move into the top 5. Okay, steady now. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. And in it goes for the par. He finds himself tied for 6th. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
An important putt here. They make it. They're into the top 5. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. He finds himself currently tied for 5th. Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the Stadium Hole par 3 16th. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. Come on, that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it. That's a little wayward.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
It's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. And this will be a great par putt if he can make this. I like that kind of fight. That shows resilience.
And that is a nice up and down out of the greenside bunker for the par.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. This dramatic finish at TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich.
If you've hit the driver but you miss the green, you gotta miss it out to the right-hand side to have any hope of getting it up and down for the birdie. However, you knock it on this green in 1, you never know, you could make it 2.
Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this line look like, mate?
They are very deep into this rough here, guys. I can't even see the ball from where I'm standing. Look out.
A tie for 3rd spot on the leaderboard, up for grabs if he can hold this. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Left yourself an opportunity.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
It's been an impressive display today. Make this and you'll sign off on a 62. Ooh. This is a par putt. And with it, that concludes his event. And as this event concludes, he'll take home a share of third spot.
Not a bad result whatsoever. Top 3 in any tournament is a good showing. Didn't get the top prize, but still lots of positives to take from. However, they're probably also going to look at the negatives, what they could have done better to get to that first place, but still nice paycheck headed their way.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Genesis Invitational. Today's coverage is just about to begin. Welcome to Hollywood and Los Angeles. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and we're here at one of the great golf courses on the PGA Tour, the Riviera Country Club. Oh, what about this place?
Well, you said one of the great. No, Luke. This is the best course they play on tour all year long. By a country mile. This is my favorite golf course from the moment I park my car in the parking lot and I walk into the men's locker room. I see the old faces, old friends. I get to walk along the Wall of Champions, the pictures, Ben Hogan, all the iconic winners around this famed club. I can't get enough of it. I am the happiest I've ever been when I set foot here, and when I leave, I'm so sad. I love this golf course, everything about it. There's not a easy, straightforward shot out there. The opening hole is the easiest one, but after that, put on your boots because it is about to get difficult. I find that all the players love this iconic venue, and that's why it brings out the best.
Everyone comes to Hollywood with a dream. What's your dream? I know I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage. Currently 1 under for the day.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Time to tee off at the second.
Look, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
This one from about 160 yards out. Going with the 6-iron here. Great looking shot this. This one's for birdie. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Currently a couple under for the round.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
This hole's a tough two-shotter, a long par 4.
8 days a week, that rhythm works.
Time for the second shot into the third. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's not what they were looking for.
Airmail the green with that approach.
Oh, Rich, that's the special stuff. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. And now at 3 under overall.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
You've reached a par 3. Let's keep our laser focus. Opting for the 3-wood. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
How close was that to going down? Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Ooh, nice line. And there it is. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. This hole is a long par 4. It's heading to the rough for mine. John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, they lucked out here. I mean, they did get into some deep rough, but the lie ended up being not too bad.
That should find the surface. Yeah, well played. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. That one's come up short.
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more, but it didn't.
Okay, let's head to the next. Currently at -3 for the event. The 6th hole at Riviera is one of the most famous par 3s on the West Coast, Rich. An absolute beauty.
It looks like a giant green donut with the bunker right in the center of the green, doesn't it? I love this hole.
Going with the hybrid. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. It's tracking. Fair effort that. Good birdie. And that will take him to 4 under. He finds himself in a share of 13th.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. This shot now being played from the fairway bunker. This one should find the rough. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just a couple back from our leader. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
Well, looking like 22 feet to the hole from here, guys.
That's frustrating. This one's for bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Was on a good line. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Nice stroke. Yeah, you'll take that. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We have a par 4 on this one. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Time to take their approach shot into the 9th. Opting for the 6 iron.
This one headed left and not coming back.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Putting for birdie. Big chance here. Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And let's have another look at that one. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
3 strokes down with 9 to go, Luke. They're going to have to come up with something sporty to get to the top of the leaderboard at day's end.
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. Second shot here at the 10th. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Tommy Fleetwood is atop the leaderboard with a 1-stroke lead. Teeing off here at the 11th. That's heading for the fairway. Interesting choice of the driver here. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Oh, you set yourself up with an eagle opportunity. Oh, just missed. Good opportunity coming up. Make this putt, and you'll move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. It certainly makes putting easier, doesn't it? Oh, here he comes into the top 10 with a bolt. And Tommy Fleetwood heads the field. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Lovely touch. Well played.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
And that puddle drop. Well done. Tommy Fleetwood currently in the lead. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4. Second shot here on the 13th. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And that will move him to 6 under par. Tommy Fleetwood is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke lead. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Opting for the 5-iron. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 7 under. Tommy Fleetwood, our leader in this one. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Lining up from around 160 yards. Only 2 shots off the pace.
Four left.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And they'll walk away with a par on this one. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
And just a few holes remaining. Let's see what they can produce.
Tommy Fleetwood currently finds himself with a 2-shot buffer over the field. The 16th at Riviera Ridge is the last chance to get amongst the birdies on a par 3.
A breathtaking short par 3, 166, an island green surrounded by bunkers.
Going with the 7. Let's finish with a flurry. It'd be nice to make a move up the leaderboard. Well, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
Well, he's got about 22 feet to go here, guys.
Looking really good, this one. Terrific roll. It even had a chance. That's a solid par. Tommy Fleetwood has a 1-shot advantage over the field. The last genuine scoring hole at Riviera is certainly this par 5 17th.
Any hopes of getting it home in 2, you better come up with something special off the tee and make sure to avoid the bunker on the right-hand side.
And Rich, I just keep watching this name moving north on the leaderboard. They're pulling out all the stops right now.
I tell you what, they're getting an awful lot out of their round. If the leaders aren't careful, this player could catch them.
It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 1 stroke off the lead. All the great players make a bunch of these. This is from 15 feet.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I am hoping for this one to fall.
Get excited. This could go in. And that's for birdie. Well holed. And that will take him to 8 under. Currently has a share of 2nd place. One of the most famous finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich. This 18th at Riviera is a classic.
Aim for the palm trees in the distance, which are located just on the left-hand side of the green. A good tee shot there will set up an awesome-looking 2nd.
Taking aim from around 190 yards here. Just a stroke behind the leader. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Big chance at an up and down here, and that'd be clutch. Ooh, that almost went down. And this putt is for a final score of 63.
I really hope this one drops for him.
And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. Well, Rich, that's a shame. They came out of the gates very fast, but in the end just fizzled out.
When you get off to a hot start like that, usually there's only one place to go, Luke, and that's down. And unfortunately, that's what happened to this player. It's a shame.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.